I'm excited about the baby. I'm not excited about having the baby. That freaks me out. And every time I hear someone's birthing experience, it doesn't help.
Yeah.
It doesn't get better.
You keep overlooking life, but that's the biggest blessing. Just engage with who you are and throw the biggest wedding. Just think of this as food for thought. You feel I'm overstepping. I got a good degree in knowledge if it's ever question. I'd rather see you shining than a
Hey, hi, hello. Welcome to Chasing OK Life's Marathon, a podcast about anything and everything presented by LiveOK. LiveOK is centered around promoting mental health awareness. Visit Shop LiveOK, that's ShopLiveOK.com, where the proceeds go towards making a difference. Now let's get into it. Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of the pod, Chasing OK Life's Marathon. This is either episode 36, 37, pretty sure 36. As you can see, we do have a guest. This is going to be an interesting pod. I did not write any questions down, kind of like I did with Lance, but yeah, it's with this woman. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Natalie. Nice to meet you.
The people? Nice to meet the people, I
Nice
guess.
to meet Thomas.
All right, she's known me for
Mm,
2020, 2021,
sometime.
about 5 years. 5 years too long. She doesn't yell at me like another person, but she is feisty.
What if she watches this podcast?
She not. I'm gonna have her on one day, and I'm gonna tell her to watch this one just so she can be prepared. Um, Allison, we're talking about you. If you are watching for some reason, which you should be watching because you say you love me. uh, but yeah, all right. So we're gonna get into the episode. Maybe there'll be a pre-episode segment of me talking, but I'm not 100% sure. But getting into it, like she said, you are Natalie. So where are you from?
I'm born and raised in Texas.
So you've been Texas your whole life?
Yes.
Where, like Dallas area or
Fort Worth area, Keller specifically.
why haven't you moved? Well, where did you go to school? College.
I went to UNT.
You went to UNT? I went to UNT.
Wow.
What years did you go?
Um, I think I graduated 2019.
Did you spend 4 or 5 years there or more?
I only spent two and a half years.
Oh, were you one of those smart kids that got like their associates out of high school?
Yes, because my family does not have money, so I went to TCC first and then UNT afterwards.
Oh, so, but did you go to TCC while you were in high school?
Um, only like they only allowed a couple classes during your senior year,
Okay.
but that's about it.
Because my cousin, she she got her associates before she got her high school diploma, and then went to college and graduated in 2 years. And now I believe she's getting her master's or doctorate,
Um,
which is wow. I thought that's something you did.
no, I like had to like pay my way through college, so like worked a bunch,
Hmm.
went to college, then worked a bunch, and then went to UNT.
So you're not an average Asian. You didn't get like a bunch of scholarships.
No, not an average Asian.
Were your parents hard on you? Like,
Yeah.
so I know it's the stereotypical like.
Oh yeah,
Asian.
for sure. It's definitely stereotypical, but I was never like the smart one.
Mhm.
My cousins were always the smart one, and they expected them to like to graduate college and everything. But
You
he was
didn't?
the first one.
But did they graduate?
Nope. They were like top 10%, like they were super smart, like always got good grades. Um, and they couldn't finish college. But I did.
Couldn't or didn't want to?
Didn't want to.
Are they um the new generation?
Yeah, they're like my generation. They're like my age.
How old are you again?
I'm 30.
So you're a millennial.
Yeah, millennial.
So they're millennials?
They're
And
millennial too. I
Disney?
didn't know. And their parents were like hard on them too. And my parents were too. But my family knew me as like the dumb one, but pretty, which I am.
Do you think that the pressure that their parents put on them uh made them not want to pursue their education further? I know, sometimes with like athletes, like their dads like, you gotta do this, you gotta do this, gotta do this, and makes them fall out of love with the game. Would you consider that may have been the reason why they didn't graduate?
Mm, maybe, could be. I don't know. I know it was very much like our parents came from Laos, and then they're like, you have to do better than us, go to school, finish high school, finish college. So I think it was a little bit of both,
Mm.
um, wanting to do better for themselves, but also all the pressure from the parents. So yeah,
So, I'm gonna come back to this, but would you say their parents were harder on them than your parents were on you, or equally as hard? You just, you know.
actually, yeah, I would say theirs was harder because they knew they were smarter, and my parents knew I was dumb. My family knew I was dumb.
So
I'm not
you were
dumb.
dumb to Asian
I
standards?
was dumb to Asian standards.
Okay, so were you in like a C average student? I was a C average student. C B minus student.
I was like in high school, I did all the AP, pre-AP classes. I was like BC average, never got really any A's. Um, but I just felt like maybe since I did like all the sports, I worked, I wanted my own independence. Maybe that kind of drove me to wanting to finish college. Because everyone's like, the college stream will get you your
Yeah.
independence. So maybe that's what motivated me and drove me to finishing college.
When you decided to go to college, did you already know what you wanted to do? Did you switch your major?
Mm-mm.
Mm.
I wanted to do the easiest major that I thought it was, and I knew I wanted to be in business. So I went into marketing because I heard it was an easy major to graduate.
So you went into business, but marketing, like, because so people get business degrees, but
Right.
you're I guess, what's the word I'm looking for?
My bachelor's?
No, so no, you got your bachelor's. So what did on your degree? It says bachelor's in marketing or bachelor's in
No, it's
business.
marketing.
Okay.
I specifically did want to go to marketing because I knew I would have liked it. Social media is big. I thought I wanted to do like social media marketing
Mm.
or like HR. Um, but then I realized I didn't want to do that. But then the more that I got into learning marketing, there's more aspects of marketing. Um, then I wanted to do brand marketing because I thought that was fun because you got to work with like big brands or small name brands,
Mm.
and then watching them grow. But then I got into product marketing, which I even love even more.
So that's what you do now,
Yeah,
product marketing, and
product marketing.
and you've been in product marketing since you graduated.
Uh-huh.
How you like it? Well,
I mean,
mm,
love it.
yeah.
It's great. There's parts that challenge me, and there's also parts that I'm like really good at, like project management. Like that's super easy for me. But it's fun. I love it. I get to work with like big name brands. I get to create a product and launch it and see how well it does in the market. It's fun.
Sounds interesting. Like whenever I hear people talk about the market or uh doing like product launches, I'll always like me envisioning like how they track the data just seems weird to me. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but like if five people went to the store and bought it, they're like, "Yeah, we did successful." But how do you track all that?
Um, I think that would be more towards like the actual brands that track it,
Mm.
and then you get that insights or data from them. And then it's also part of like forecasting. You see how much the big names are like ordering from you, and then you can also track that too.
Okay. Maybe it's just the I mean, because I learned all this stuff, darn when I had to get the other degree. But I don't know, it just seems foreign to me. I think I gotta do it to understand it better.
Yeah, it's once you get into it and then you see how it works or how it happens or how like the product launches, then you really get to see like, oh, this product is I created that and
Mhm.
it's on like shelves.
Right. So what would a day in the life? So what is your title?
Product marketing associate for tea.
Okay, so what would a day in the life of a product marketer for tea look like? So
Mm,
if like you just finished one of your brands and I guess you're starting a new one or product, what does it look like? So here Nat, we're selling this new tea product.
right, I know. Um, so we're an ingredients-based company. So we mostly sell ingredients to big name companies. So we sell the tea ingredient to like if it was like PepsiCo or Dr.
Mhm.
Pepper, or like those big name like people. And that's what I do. I work with a customer to sell that ingredient, or I work with sales to sell that ingredient to that customer.
Okay, so you're like, I mean, obviously correct me if I'm wrong, you're like building like the PowerPoint
Mhm.
and all the uh visuals.
Yes, and I'm also building out like pricing, making sure it's like within their pricing targets, helping the salesperson like negotiate, um, a lot of stuff on like the back end that people don't see.
So like when like just jump into like random movies. So when you see in a movie and there's like a salesperson going into a company and they pull up that PowerPoint play, we're doing this, you're that person
Yeah, I'm that person like creating a
creating it.
PowerPoint and then creating those products that are on that PowerPoint. So like we have like products that we made if it was like say like a mango green tea
Mhm.
or like a peach black tea, like that would be this is what we have to offer to them. Then we send them samples and everything and then they try it and they see if they like it.
Oh, do they do testing? Like obviously like you're not sending it to the CEO and the CEO tries to be like, yeah, I like it. Do they do like the focus groups?
We do, but it's more like a panel of tea experts within our company. So it's like the R&D team
Mhm.
or like the sensory team, like or the marketing team. Like we'll do like a panel to see like if you like it, if you don't like it. Um, if it does get into nitty gritty, then of course we'll do like a focus group and see it on like a consumer panel if that's something like people are willing to purchase.
Okay. I just find it funny. Tea experts. There's like the sommeliers, the wine,
Yeah,
but
for wine.
but they have them for
Yeah,
tea.
they do have them for tea.
Do they have a name? Do you know?
I don't know the name for tea.
Tea experts. Right?
Probably tea experts.
And you did coffee before that, right?
Mhm.
Same process, just different bean
Right.
or versus leaf.
Yeah. One was coffee beans and this is tea leaf. So yeah, it's same but different.
No, they're not gonna watch this. Which one did you like better?
Um, that's kind of hard because I really love both.
Mm,
And when I started with coffee, I didn't like really I liked coffee, but I didn't like coffee like that.
mhm,
But after doing coffee, like you learn so much about coffee and like the flavor profiles. Like when you drink it, you don't initially know like what you're drinking. It just tastes like coffee.
mm.
But then after learning about coffee, you start to pick out this has notes of like blueberry or lemon or how acidic it is, and then for tea, it's same but a little bit different because you have different varieties like black, green tea, oolong, like those type of different teas that you taste. But I always love tea because I love boba tea. And I guess if I had to pick, I would pick tea because I really love boba tea, but I also really love and appreciate like coffee and where it comes from and everything.
So since you brought it up, does your company they do all the teas? So boba, hot, cold, they do all the teas?
Mm, they do mostly like tea. extracts, which is like tea powder that can go into like, say, your iced tea ready to drink from the store.
Okay.
So we sell the ingredient to the company to put it into their product.
Oh, okay. I never had boba.
Both is good.
But is that the one with the little sugar balls
Yeah, the
up
little
above?
balls on the bottom. I'd say hit or miss for people because like they don't, it's like a texture thing for
Yeah.
people. Austin doesn't
Right.
like them.
Oh yeah, speaking of, this is Austin's wife. Austin was on episode something 5, maybe something like that. The number one supporter. Hi, Austin. Uh,
He does watch it every single
you know,
every single week or whenever he does.
my number one supporter. I know if I see at least 2 views, Austin's one of them. Uh, but yeah, that's dope. I'm glad that you enjoy what you do. Not everybody gets to enjoy what they do.
Yeah. I don't make a lot,
Mm.
but that's what Austin's for. I like to say Austin's my long-term investment.
Do, uh, that's good. So where do you see yourself like moving forward? Like head of marketing?
Honestly,
Yeah. Stay at home mom.
stay at home mom. Again,
I
long-term
mean that's it.
investment. But I do really love marketing. My job's really, I don't think it's stressful right now, so that's why I really like it. So if we were to have children, me and Austin, then I feel like it would be easier for me to handle a child and then my job on top of that. But if he makes enough to where I don't have to work, then I don't need to work
You say he does now or when he does?
when he does.
Okay. Speaking of, since you brought it up, I hear you may be trying to bring a little toddler into the world.
Yes, we are trying. It is harder than expected. I'll be honest.
Are you I don't want to get too far into that part of your life, but are y'all on like the I'm ovulating, we gotta do it now type time?
Uh-huh. Like I track my cycles and then but then people always say don't stress about it because if you stress about it, then it's not gonna happen.
Mm,
But if you don't stress about it, then it happens. And I thought, like, granted, like I see the movies and stuff, and
yeah.
I'm like, oh, they get pregnant so
I
easily.
mean, but
I,
that's outside of movies too.
I know.
There's a lot of one night stand babies out here.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So I guess it's just the luck of the draw. Excuse me. Are you excited for it?
Yeah,
Nervous?
nervous, more nervous. I'm excited about the baby. I'm not excited about having the baby. That freaks me out. And every time I hear someone's birthing experience, it doesn't help.
Yeah.
It doesn't get better.
It just popped in my head since you said that. I'm not a fan of the Kardashian family,
Uh-huh.
but there was a time I watched like 2 episodes, and it was an episode where Courtney gave birth to one of her children, and she like pulled it out herself.
I don't
It just seemed so easy,
like
like
they said that.
no, like it was on,
It
like
was
you can watch it,
oh,
like it's probably on YouTube, but like she was in labor, and then next thing you know, she just like reached down and like pulled it out. I may be misremembering, but like it's stuck in my brain how easy it was that it just came out. So you might have one of those babies where it just bloop, pops right on out.
are you sure they showed that?
Yeah. Well, it didn't show
Oh,
the
okay.
part, but like everything up top, cameras were in there.
Oh,
You can probably Google it.
I probably won't.
Just Google Courtney pulls her own baby out. It'll probably pop up one first or second episode, or first or second video. But that's exciting though. I'm excited for you. All of my friends are having babies.
I know. Do you think the team's gonna change?
No,
Well, because Erica has a baby.
well, Erica's coming
Then
back soon.
oh, she is?
Yeah, I talked to her about it already.
Okay.
Erica's coming back soon. Markeisha has her baby. Truett came back. I don't know if Jordan's coming back. Um, yeah. So I mean, it all just depends on like how you recover and how you feel when you come back. You have whole sideline of babysitters.
Yes.
She don't trust us.
I
Baby not even here yet. You don't trust us.
I just don't wanna put the responsibility of my child
On other people, yeah.
on
That's
other people, and, like, I wouldn't want that for, like, myself,
mhm,
for, like, my kid, like, that's not my friend's job, you know?
yeah. So that's one of the things that's keeping Erica away from the coming back is because she don't want to rely on like the
Right.
team. But
But also, like, I told Austin, like, if we were to do that, like, one person's playing offense and one person's playing defense,
yeah,
and it's
just
gonna be
swap out.
on and off.
Yeah,
That's how I picture it. But if I have a kid, I don't think Austin's gonna play until I'm ready to play
yeah.
because he's only playing because
You're right.
of me.
Well, that baby better come out and you better heal quick. Maybe that'll be the time we take a season, a much needed healing season off.
Yeah, you definitely need to heal. And one, you play too much.
I slowed down. It's only
No, you haven't.
three times. It's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Sunday.
Girl.
Here and there. It's not that much. It only did Thursdays. I wanted to just run around, but I got thrown into throwing.
What league is on Thursdays?
Sports con,
Where's that?
Irving. Probably closer to you, honestly.
It is.
Uh,
Yeah.
You played in sports con before?
No, I've only played in Flag X.
It's the whole field, like a whole regulation field.
5-on-5?
No, it's 8,
Eights?
but it's the whole like high school field.
What?
It's too much running. Yep.
For a flag game?
Yeah.
That's
That's what I
crazy.
said. She had Brayson come out there the other day and help us out. He was like, "Yeah, you about to tired, but it is what it is." I enjoyed it. I enjoy it. I can't see myself not playing.
I get it. I couldn't see myself not playing either. I mean, I played forever, so
Yeah. Speaking of,
oh gosh.
somebody's what national champion?
Stop, Thomas.
National champion. Was it 8s or 5s?
Eights, because it
8s.
was
It was
co-ed.
co-ed. And it was under UNT.
Hmm.
So was it
We even got a pizza party from the dean from Winnie.
who was like some of the schools y'all played like
Tarleton, couple schools in Florida. I forgot who else, but the championship game was Tarleton.
okay.
And we drove all the way to Florida to play.
Mm. No, so how were the Florida teams? I anticipated them to be fast. They weren't that good. You about to say awful?
The teams were pretty bad.
Bad.
Like,
They're bad.
they were bad. Like, they were, like, easy games to win.
Oh. It was in Charleston was the hardest game.
Tarleton was, like, the only competitive, like, team to play
Okay.
against. Just only because the QB knew what he was doing.
Okay.
Kind of like Charles. Like, they knew each other, and I think he plays. I don't know if he plays still, but he was actually a really good QB.
Okay. Yeah, I saw him a couple months ago.
Charles?
Yeah, on Sunday. It was a Sunday league that I play in. That I saw him at. I might see him too. I might see him this Sunday. I don't know if he's still out there. But he just snuck up on me, and I was like, "Oh, snap!" And then I started asking him questions I already knew. It was like, "Mary?" It's like I knew that, but I didn't realize I knew that
Yeah,
until
he has kids.
yeah, I didn't realize I knew that until after I left, and I was like, "Yeah, I follow him on social media. I see all of this."
I'm really trying to get a team together on Tuesday with Charles and like the old team and stuff. But they, whenever Vanita did that draw thing, it kind of was like, oh, we don't want to play. So I was like, okay. Yeah.
Give him a sour taste in the mouth. Understandable. Well, they could have joined this season. She expanded.
I asked.
Oh,
They didn't want to. They weren't ready. And I was like, okay. And like I just saw that Charles just won like a tournament. I was like, I could have won Tuesdays.
and my Tuesday team might win this season, hopefully.
Yeah, I heard you're doing really good.
Yeah.
Excited for
You're
y'all.
missed. Man,
Excited for y'all.
I'm so mad you left us.
Mm,
But it's understandable.
It was also really hard driving every Tuesday without Austin.
Yeah.
Mind you, I really hate driving. Like, I hate driving with a passion. You've heard
Passenger
Passenger
princess.
Princess? Yeah, that's me all the way.
So if you had Austin driving, you would come back?
Oh yeah, for sure, in a heartbeat.
Just get you a Tesla, have it drive you.
No, because then I have to actually be in the driver's seat.
Oh, order a Waymo.
I heard those were really bad.
I've seen some scary videos.
Oh, same.
Um, but you mentioned your parents came from Laos.
Hmm.
So you're first generation.
First generation, yeah.
How how was that how was growing up in that type of household?
Mm, I thought I had a normal childhood. Austin says I don't have a normal childhood.
What was not normal about it?
Um, well, one, we kind of lived in like this compound made up of like many Laotians. So it's surrounding the Buddhist temple.
Hmm.
And like my aunt lived across from me and like my uncle was behind me and there's like the Laos community all around. So it was pretty normal to me. So I kind of grew up with like my whole family basically. Um, and then that was normal to me. Like if my parents were gone, then I would have dinner at like my aunt's or uncle's house. Like I would just walk there and I just walk back home. Or if I was bored, then I would go to whoever's house I wanted to play with and then come back home. Like that's pretty normal to me.
Yeah, you lived in a community,
Yeah, in a community
a
for
good
sure.
community where they're not afraid that you're gonna get snatched up.
Yeah, exactly. Like I would just leave and then just come back whenever. Um I thought that was normal. Austin says it's not normal.
I mean, it's not normal. I mean, when I grew up, I could walk here and there to. I lived in a complex, uh, kind of like an apartment complex, but a complex. And if I wanted to hang out with my friends, I just walk and go hang out with friends. I didn't go eat dinner. Well, sometimes I didn't. Mom not home, go eat dinner with
Right.
some other family. But I mean, it's still a community. You built a community. Your community was just more family based and
Yeah.
race based.
Yeah, for sure.
But I mean, it's fairly normal. Um, so are you Buddhist?
Mm, I wouldn't say I'm like Buddhist, but
Do you
I
practice religion?
believe no, I don't.
Okay.
But I believe in it. But that's because I grew up on it.
Yeah.
But like my mom wanted me to go to like the temple or like the church, then yeah, of course I'll go with her. But I'm not going out of my way to go.
Yeah. That's kind of how I feel. Like I believe, but it's just
I think millennials nowadays
yeah,
harder for them to find religion.
yeah. Um, and honestly, cause like I'm a Baptist Christian, and I've said it multiple times on the pod. Uh, maybe not multiple times, but I don't think the nationalized Christianity or just the Christianity that's being pushed in the world is what I align with, and it just makes me feel different by saying, "Yes, I'm a Christian," or practicing. Like, it just doesn't. That just doesn't seem right. But that's just a tangent. All right. So since you are a national champion, even if
Okay.
you played
I
some
don't want to talk
songs
about no
apparently,
more.
what what um what brought you into flag?
I started playing when I was in middle school.
For school or
No,
like a elective
like
type thing?
yeah, like playing tournaments,
Hmm.
playing leagues. Um, it was my best friend's brother, and mind you, they're all older than me. I think I was like 16, 15 when I first started. Um, and they they started playing for like like they saw like flag football had like the colleges had like flag football tournaments and stuff, and then like we would play in them. We played in one. This is like where it all started. It's called Asian Olympics in Arlington.
Mhm.
If you know, you know. And you can only have one non-Asian on the field at all times. Um, and that's kind of how it started. It was like a tournament for anyone and everyone, and then you played. And that's literally how like I met all the like the flag football players that still play nowadays, like especially in Ivy.
Mhm.
I just know all the Asians.
That's
So yeah, I started playing and then I like played all through like um high school with like all of them, and like it was like serious to us, and we would practice like every single weekend. And yeah, and then I started getting more into it, playing with a different team at college, because they did like the little flag football leagues and stuff,
Yeah.
like TCC and then UNT.
Mhm.
And that's how I started meeting like other people. But then I stopped for some time because I broke up with my boyfriend, because we both played together on that previous team when I first started.
Mhm.
And then I stopped for a little bit because he was always playing and I didn't want to see him like at the fields and stuff.
Yeah.
And I wanted to like, this was like after I graduated high school, we broke up. I kind of wanted to like do my own thing, party, like have fun before like I go into college and stuff. So then I stopped playing for a little while. And then I just played like here and there at like the little leagues at like TCC and then UNT. And then the whole national champion thing.
Are you not proud of your national championship?
No, like it was cool, but like it wasn't like this serious tournament.
Like you beat this crazy team.
Yeah, like
Team.
it's not like I'm going to Worlds
Yeah.
or however those big tournaments are like in the flag football world. It was like this really small tournament against other colleges, and these colleges just were not
Okay.
like were not good, but maybe like to my standards, like
Yeah.
they just weren't good because I've been playing for so long and I know what good looks like. Um, so yeah, so it was just it was an easy win. That's how I felt. Like it was an easy win. And you can still watch the championship game on YouTube.
I might have to Google that.
Oh
Look
god.
that up. So do you think the Tuesday teams you play with, or even the Wednesday teams we play with or against, would like go crazy and there was in the championship that you played in?
What do you mean? Like
Like
compared
like compared to other teams. So like if you just swapped your team out with maybe just one of those Wednesday teams.
to like on for the national
Mhm.
champion? Oh, like it would be such an easy win, like with our Wednesday team
Yeah.
or with the Tuesday team. Like that's how easy it was. Like
Just a cakewalk.
it was like a cakewalk, and I'm like, oh, like we just came here to play football and
Mhm.
then go home.
That's what they call Mickey nowadays. I guess those type of championships would be kind of weak and unmentionable.
But at that time, like flag football wasn't like big.
Yeah.
Like it's so big now. Like I've really loved seeing like how much it's grown to like where I started.
Mm.
Because there was no like co-ed league like Lone Star and stuff. Like we played in like leagues called like Flag X, which was like in Irving. And it was 5 man and it was only guys. And me and my other friend from like my old team, we were the only girls that like played on this league because there was no like co-ed team at that time.
Gotcha.
Distraction. Yeah, so there's no like co-ed team at the time. And it's just gotten so big to like where it is now.
Yeah, I like how big it's gone, and I kind of don't want the NFL players to take over. I think if they had enough time, I mentioned this before. I think if they had enough time, now, I don't know if you watched the,
I did. I
yeah,
watched the whole thing.
yeah. I think if they had enough time and not the 2-3 weeks to prep, it
Right.
would have been a completely different story.
But I felt like since they thought, "Oh, it's just flag
Yeah.
football."
They didn't take it as serious.
Correct.
Yeah,
But
but
then I'm sure going into it and seeing how, the USA team did, I'm sure they were like, "Oh, this is, like, a totally different game
yeah.
than the regular, like, NFL football."
Yeah, that's what I said last pod. I don't know if it was last one or the one before that. But yeah, it's like completely different sports. It's different fundamentals to it. It's a different pace. It's just completely different. But like they're professional athletes, so they do have the skill set to transition. But uh I just want the non pros to succeed with Team USA.
Yes, but I also think it would help the growth
Oh, definitely.
to, like I mean, granted, flag football's gonna be in the Olympics,
Yeah.
so, like, that's already gonna get a lot of visibility.
Mm,
Um, but I think the NFL was, like, a good start to kinda see what that looked like. I don't even know how many people actually watched,
yeah.
so, um, I honestly hated the commentator. That guy
I
was
didn't listen to I
terrible. I was like, "Get this guy away. He doesn't even know what he's talking about." Nor, like, he was just asking a bunch of questions. I was like, "Do the research
Yeah,
before you become a commentator."
just out here talking.
Yeah.
So we talked about your flag football past, and you mentioned your ex. Uh, but forget about that guy. We have this wonderful human called Austin.
Yes.
Um, so I'm pretty sure we heard his version of events of how you guys met. What is your version of events of how you guys met?
You don't think it's gonna be the same
I
version
don't remember it.
of how
It might be different. Ladies remember things different than guys sometimes.
we were at UNT, we were in the same class. He wanted to sit next to his friend, but apparently the class was full. I didn't think so. And then I sat somewhere, I went to the bathroom, and I came back, Austin was sitting next to me. And then we all end up being in like a group together for like group projects, and that's kind of how I got to know him. And that's it. I knew I wanted someone not my type
Mm-hmm.
because I was tired of the typical white boy. So I wanted like nerdy, no style, but a good personality. I think personality you can't change, but style and looks you can easily change.
Mm-hmm. That's funny.
and and that's what I did. And he is the good-looking man that he is now.
Oh, because of you?
All because of me.
You changed too. When did you, or was there ever a moment that you looked at him and was like, this is the man I'm gonna marry?
Yes. So we were in class and there was a ranking in the class, and Austin was number 8. And I was like, yes, long-term investment.
That's funny.
So he's a very smart guy. He graduated summa cum laude, whatever that is.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Summa is second and Magnum is first.
Yeah, yeah, he graduated summa cum laude in his class. I was like, I definitely want someone smart that has motivation to go far, so they're my long-term investment, so I don't have to work in the future.
So yeah, this is all part of your plan.
Of course.
That's hilarious.
Not all girls think of the future, but I think of the future.
I do
I
too.
know what kind of life I want.
Thinking of the future should be like number one. I mean, we talked about this a little bit prior to the pod, but thinking about the future or going into a relationship with somebody, do you think they should always keep the future in mind, or you think they could just be like, "Oh, just gonna have fun and see what happens"? So when you go into relationships, do you say this might be the one?
It depends on what kind of relationship I'm looking for and age. If you're not really into a relationship, then of course, you're gonna be in a situationship. Um, but you're always thinking the back end, for me, of course, could I see a future with this person? Even though we're like friends with benefits, is there potential for something more in the future? No, then sure, okay, just stick with friends with benefits. But I had my time in college. It was fun. Like I had so much fun. And then I met Austin and I told him when we graduate, I want to get married or engaged. And if you're not going to provide that for me, then I'm going to go look somewhere. I'm going to look elsewhere.
And he said, "All right."
Yeah, and he said, "All right." And that's what I love about him. He's
I don't think I asked him what was the engagement?
what was
Engage like how was it? Like did he do something grand or he was just like, "Oh, we graduated, here you go. What you asked for."
Oh no, he just like threw
Threw
the
it at
ring
you?
at me, like, here you no, I'm just joking. We were in San Antonio. I already graduated. We are in San Antonio and we are just so I think we are celebrating our anniversary. Not our anniversary, but like the half year mark of our anniversary. Um, and then he was gonna do it at like the Japanese garden. Mind you, it's like July in Texas. You know
Mm,
how hot it is.
yeah.
But we were like sweating balls, and he was like, "Yep, not gonna do it here." And then he was gonna do it at the restaurant, and I was like, if I were to get proposed to at like the restaurant with like the bullshit dessert or like the champagne thing, I was like, I would not want that.
Mhm.
And that's what his idea was. So he told the waiter that he's not gonna propose.
Okay.
And then then after dinner, he went to the hostess is like, "Hey, I have this ring. I want to propose. Where should I do it?" And they're like, "Oh my God, you should do it in Marriage Island. You just walk this far." So we're walking on the river walk and we finally get to Marriage Island and we're sitting at a bench. We're just talking. And then I see some ducks. I'm like, "Oh my God, look at these ducks. They're so cute." And I look at the duck and I'm like, "Okay, I'm done looking at the duck. Let's go." And he's, and, and he's like, "All right, I guess we're walking." And we went back to the hotel. Um, and we get drinks. We go back to the room. And he's really trying to convince me to like go to the balcony. And I'm like, "No, I don't want to go to the balcony. Let's go to the pool." and And then, like, I start changing for the pool, like, "No, no, no, like, don't change, let's go to the balcony." I was like, "No, I don't wanna go to the balcony." And then finally he convinced me to go to the balcony. We go to the balcony, and it's, like, overlooking it's a little bit dark, but it's, like, overlooking, like, the garden
Mhm.
at the hotel that we were at, and then, he popped the question there. So mind you, I ruined
All of his plans.
all of his plans.
So
But he should have just done it in the first place where he was going to do it.
during this whole time, did you not have it in the back of your head like, I think he's about to ask me today?
No, because I thought it was just like something we're celebrating because it was also the weekend of his friend's wedding that we were going to. So I didn't think anything was going to happen.
Okay.
But
So it's truly a surprise.
it was a surprise. And he never lets me forget that I start off with, "Are you fucking kidding me?" And
Did you cry?
no,
Not a crier? Or it just wasn't in that moment?
I wasn't expecting it. So it was more of a surprise. I didn't
Uh,
really cry. Um, but it's a memory that we won't forget, and he never lets me forget.
that's funny. Uh, and now y'all been together how long now?
7 years,
7 years married for 2?
married for 3.
It's 3 years already?
Yes.
Sheesh. Time just flying.
I know. I love that, man.
Oh, it's 3 January or February. January, February. Right? Yeah.
My wedding was in October, so it's coming up to.
What was the second one?
Hmm?
The second one?
Oh, the Laos wedding?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was in March. It was on Austin's birthday. I don't know if you remember, but it was on Austin's birthday, and his brother was so drunk
Mhm.
to the point where he sang happy birthday on stage to his brother. And the next morning he's like, I don't remember singing happy birthday to you on stage. But mind you, everyone was drunk.
Not me. I was good. But that's good. 7. I need to step my game up. I ain't been in a relationship I think my longest relationship was 2 years. And I probably would have married the person, but you know, sometimes
Sometimes it's just
sometimes it's not right.
not right. Not the
Even though it was her fault. We're not gonna get into it, but it's her fault.
Do not say that. It was not my fault. I barely even knew you at the time.
I'm talking about what?
Did you
Anything?
say how good I was in flag? You didn't even tell them that I was like super great. Like
I
how,
was gonna mention the hips. The hip move.
yeah, and how I'm the best center you've ever had.
You know, it is really, really disappointing when on Tuesdays where I have to go out and be like, I need a center. I mean, pretty much any day that you're not there. Hey, I haven't said I need a center because you're so reliable.
Right, but you
And you,
also be surprised like how bad people are
yeah,
just like snapping. Like even when you're just like kneeling and you're just doing that, like I'm shocked how like bad people can be. Like you just have to look at them and toss it to them.
I was so glad how
But I snap under the leg like a
between
pro. Oh, between the leg
yeah,
like a pro.
so consistent. Yeah, when you get a good center, you got to keep them. And we know each other's tendencies. So, yeah.
You have an idea of what you're gonna be doing each play. Mostly it's running.
I don't run that much
Not anymore.
because I'm hobbled. Uh, it's because they don't rush me as much.
Yeah, because on Wednesdays everyone knows not to rush you.
I love when somebody rushes me and their team is like, "Stop rushing!"
Stop rushing. Yeah. I laugh. I was like, you should rush him.
Do it. It's fun. Um. All right. So we talked about a lot of things. Moving, moving forward into our episode. Uh, Nothing too much that I can think about. But where do you see your life heading in the future? I know that you love your job. You have a amazing husband. I know you want to be a stay-at-home mom eventually. Is there a kid count? Is there a position that you get this position and maybe you don't want to be a stay-at-home mom or excuse me. What is your
Hmm,
aspirations or where do you see yourself?
let's see. Well, stay at home mom or stay at home wife.
So no, don't need a kid. Just
um, Definitely the kid. I want one because I turned out so great, you know.
your only child.
I am the only child. And look how great I turned out. Um, One kid, but Austin has two other siblings. So
Three's a good number.
I don't know.
I'm a third.
I'm
I
not
am
popping out
I am
three.
the youngest of my mother. My mother. I'm the youngest of my mother and the oldest of my father.
I do not want to pop out three. Um, Two would be the max, but we have to conceive a boy because Austin's James the seventh, and he wants to conceive a James the eighth.
Well, I'm the only boy of my last name, so I have to have a boy. I'm the last. My bloodline will end with me.
I'm just saying. I was like, if we have two girls, That's on Austin. It's the guy's problem that determines the gender.
Y'all have a boy. It's in genes. Y'all gotta have an 8.
We'll see.
So if you have a girl, you think Austin like we need to try for a guy or boy,
Hmm.
and then if you don't have a boy, you have
On the
another,
second one?
you have another girl.
Oh no, we're ending it there. It's done. The bloodline ends with him.
No more boys. Um, but okay, so you just see yourself as a stay-at-home person.
Yeah. But Austin says I'll be bored because I'm the type of person who always likes to like be doing something, or like I'm very like organized. I like to be clean. Um, so he thinks I'll be bored, but I won't.
And it gets boring.
We'll see. We'll see.
You run out of things to do. It gets boring. Take a lot of naps.
I don't like to nap.
Oh,
I actually can't nap.
oh.
I always try, never do.
Hey, if you have that much time not working, you might find yourself dozing off. Uh, but that's good. I hope the things you want in life come true.
Thank you.
Do you have any questions for me?
You didn't talk about how good of a cook I am.
You are a really good cook, even though all the times that you cooked, it's been steak.
Yeah, but you come over on Fridays, it's steak Fridays, because that's that's when I want
Came over
steak.
on the last time it was
Yeah, it's
Friday.
on a Friday, because
Right.
I'm like done with the week of work. We've had chicken all week. I'm steak Fridays with wine. That's
Right. I guess I need to come over more Fridays. Um, but yeah, you are a good cook. I appreciate the
better
dinner.
than you.
No, I
Uh,
wouldn't say all that. I'm a really good cook.
but I'm an excellent cook.
I'm really good. You should have my food.
I've had.
I didn't like that face you made. I've done well. I did make a bad mac and cheese once. Last time I made it was bad, but other than that, everything I make comes out pretty well. I'm a better brisket maker than you.
But you've never had my brisket, so you can't judge.
I thought we did have it, but you are a good cook, and I'll give you that. Uh, so yeah, your kid and your husband won't starve. Can he cook?
No,
No,
he can make one really good
he
thing.
doesn't know how to season. His ancestors haven't blessed him. He is white, guys.
He is. He makes one really, really good thing, and it's carbonara. That's like the only thing he's good at.
That's a very white dish. Italian.
Yeah, Italian. You're right. It is a very white dish, but I mostly cook. And I'm the better cooker than you. I've had your stuff. I could do better. But then you made a brisket for Mike's house one time that was really good, excellent, like really tender. Or you made it twice. One was not.
I made a flat and I made a round.
Mm, one was good, one was not good. The good one, like it was tender. Um, just need a little bit of barbecue sauce.
What? Uh, I think when I did that, I think I made one with mustard and one with barbecue sauce, like as a
Mm,
side.
yes, you're right. Because I do remember you had one you made like with barbecue sauce. I think that was the good one, I think.
You can say the better one.
No.
I don't like you at all. All right, they're gonna end this pod since I'm about to fight this woman. Um. Okay, so we talk about a lot of stuff, and as we end every pod, we talk about um the main reason behind the pod. So Chasing OK is presented by LiveOK, a small nonprofit centered around mental health awareness. The question we ask everybody is, are you okay? If you're not okay, and when you're not okay, how do you deal with not being okay?
I'm okay. I would say it's kind of hard for me to talk about only because like I grew up differently and like my family didn't believe in like stress or anxiety. So it's really hard for me to understand
Mm.
that, but I'm okay if I'm stressed, then I would relieve with music, cooking, um, working out, or playing football.
Football is always a great outlet that most of my guests choose. That's why I play. Um, does your family, culture, yourself believe in therapy?
No. And
All
that
of them?
and maybe that's kind of like the hard part for my cousins. Like they've kind of dealt with the trauma of their parents being strict and um them not believing them to do therapy, even if they're like stressed or they have issues. They don't see that in a way to help because them themselves gone through struggle, trauma of getting over here, and they were able to persevere and like making their own money, finally getting their own house and kind of building that up. So maybe that's kind of why
Mhm.
my cousins didn't do as well as they hoped, was because of that.
Um, well, I'm glad that you are doing okay. Uh, and I'm glad you have an outlet. I wish you believed in therapy because I think I need therapy.
I mean, I believe in
Oh,
therapy.
well, you said no. I thought that was just covering it. I wish, no, not really wish. If you were to choose therapy, I think it would be a good outlet, even if you're fine. Because even perfectly fine people could use somebody to talk to.
It's true.
I will soon be in therapy when I can afford it.
That's good. When you get a job,
Yeah,
I know they offer like the therapy, like virtual therapy and all that stuff.
yeah. So when somebody starts paying me, I'll start talking to somebody. Maybe I'll be great, like I always say. I did have one last question. I thought of while you were talking. For the people who are unfamiliar with Laos people, you are Laotian, right? That's the okay.
Relation.
So how would you describe or introduce somebody who is unfamiliar with the Laotian culture? Like, how would you describe it?
Mm, it's it's a culture that I would say it's similar to like Thai culture. Food's the same. They're also Buddhists. A lot of people know Thailand, and Laos is landlocked between Vietnam and Thailand, and the cultures between Laos and Thailand are very similar. So I would compare it to that.
To Thai,
To Thai
and you've
culture.
been to Laos?
No,
You've been to Vietnam,
I have been to Vietnam. Yes.
and you were gonna go, but something happened,
Uh, no, nothing had
or you
happened.
were gonna go to a different country, but
We
something happened and you chose to go to a different country. I don't know. The
we
last time y'all traveled.
well, we were gonna go to Vietnam. Well, we did go to Vietnam for my cousin's wedding. We were gonna go to Japan, but the flight from Japan to Vietnam was so expensive compared to the flight from Vietnam to Korea. So we ended up going to Korea.
Okay. And oh, I guess I have more questions. Not really more questions, but I remember you telling me that, or I might be I'm misremembering. The Laos people, are they, or is just the darker skinned Asians that are like looked at negatively, kind of like black people?
Mm, I would say, yeah, darker skinned Asians compared to the lighter skinned Asians tend to be looked at differently. Because usually, like the lighter skinned Asians, like I would say, like they think they're more dominant or better than you. Um,
So they have some Aryan in them.
mhm.
Makes sense. White people, white Asians. Uh, okay, interesting. Did you ever feel that negativity.
Oh, in Korea, for
sure.
sure. For sure.
Got some side eyes and some.
Oh yeah. Like I remember like going into a cab in Korea and they looked at me, they looked at Austin, they looked back at me, and then they sighed. They're like, and I'm like, it's like I'm making you money.
I don't understand people. I don't understand where I don't want to say racism because it's not all racism. It's just hate and just nonsense. More of a conversation that I don't want to get into right now. But we did discuss you being okay. Like I said, I'm glad that you are. And if you ever need an avenue aside from your people, you always know you can turn to me in any way, shape, or form as long as you know that. As we end, the guest always ends with motivation. So you can look at the dual camera or you can look at your camera and you can give the people just a snippet of motivation. Doesn't have to be long, doesn't have to be short, be as quick or long as you want.
Mm. Man, this is hard. Okay.
Go
You're
ahead.
gonna laugh on this one. Um, you may not find someone that you love now, but don't look at the outside, look at the inside, and you can always change the outside and find your long-term investment, just like I did. See?
I hate you.
Was that good?
I hate you so much. All right, we'll take that motivation as for those who are looking for somebody. But I would take what she said and say it's not the outside that counts. It's what's on the inside that matters.
And what the future they could bring for you.
Well, yes, it doesn't have to be financial. It can just be happiness. And I hope everybody finds happiness. I hope everybody finds love. And I hope everybody enjoys the life they live. Natalie, I appreciate you coming on the pod. I appreciate you welcoming me into your home. And I appreciate you cooking. And I appreciate the laughs, the love,
Of
and
course.
our continued
Yes.
friendship.
And I'm the best cook.
And you're a decent cook. Uh, everybody, live your lives. Keep doing great things. Be great. Love. Thanks for listening to the Ramblings of a Madman. If you want to come on and have a conversation, feel free to message me at the email in the bio. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Life is about choices. It would be great if you choose to like, share, and subscribe. Stay safe and be great.
Ain't perfect, but ain't no complaining. I know my shit is different, I just can't explain it. Food for thought.